Unusual wedding traditions of the world. As it turned out, almost every bride smiles as she approaches the altar with her groom, and the groom himself has a serious expression on his face. Scientists managed to find out that most women try to hide their nervous state with a smile, while men in a similar situation frown or remain motionless. But it's not about that now. It's better to read how wedding traditions differ in the world and find out their origin. Interesting facts about wedding traditions in the world. The fashion for a white wedding dress arose thanks to Queen Victoria. She also broke the long-standing tradition, according to which scrap fabric was used to sew the bride's dress. For her wedding, the Queen wore a satin wedding dress with a plunging neckline. Sprigs of orange blossom were used as decorations, as well as lace trim, which added piquancy to her image. The tradition of going on a wedding trip is far from accidental. Its appearance is explained by the fact that many years ago newlyweds had to go to another country to register their marriage in full compliance with all the rules. In India there was a tradition according to which the first wedding night was simply absent. A special stick was placed on the bed between the newlyweds, which lay for 4 days. The purpose of this custom is to instill moderation in the couple's personal life. During the wedding celebration in Bali, the newlyweds saw off some of their teeth. This was done so that the newlyweds would not grow fangs and they would not end up in the kingdom of evil. Kenyan grooms are required to wear women's jewelry as well as their shoes and clothes for a month. In this way, the groom learned about the difficult fate of a woman. The cheapest wedding ceremony was once held in one of the Indian tribes. A little more than 1 rupee was spent on it. This was explained by the fact that in the tribe it is forbidden to show beauty and luxury, as well as to celebrate weddings. In Europe, there was an interesting custom, according to which the parents of the bride threw dishes with pies out of the windows. If the dishes were broken, then a happy marriage awaited their daughter. Several centuries ago, brides in Europe tied bows on their sleeves. It was believed to bring happiness. Later, they began to do it less often. At the same time, no one forgot about the meaning of the ribbons. Ribbons were tied on carriages, and then on cars. Today, no wedding car is complete without decorations made of bright ribbons. According to the English tradition, wedding cakes were divided into pieces, which were showered on the bride. If a girl from among the guests ate a piece, she could dream of her future husband. For the first time, the wedding loaf appeared during the time of ancient Rome. Newlyweds could be considered spouses only after eating a piece of cake at the wedding. But soon the task became easier. Young people simply exchanged cakes. Bedouin prepare the world's largest wedding dish. To prepare it, boiled eggs are put into fish, fish is put into chicken, chicken is stuffed into a sheep, which is then put into a camel, roasted whole. The father of the bride in African tribes is obliged to feel the intimate organs of the groom and name the number, which means how many times the groom needs to satisfy his mother-in-law. This is how the young man's endurance was tested.